going on, collectors? Optical 20 back for another video review. Today we're going to take a look at Elrond from Lord of the Rings from Asmus Collectibles, and you can order this figure at bigbadtoystore.com. Just click the link down below. I've always had Elrond in my eye, but this was an actual gift to me on my birthday. I was on the fence on ordering him. I saw the outfit looks good. I like guys in armors, I like characters with like intricate details, and he certainly fits the bill. There's few things that I didn't like initially when I was looking at the prototype, but having him in hand, it's okay. It looks pretty good, and this is something new from I haven't bought from Asmus in a while, and it says 101 of 1500. Ironically, the Witch King that I got is also 101, and it seems like everyone has just 101. Why number them if they're all just gonna be, I don't know. Maybe I'm just lucky that I always get 101. Mind you, I bought it from the Witch King. I bought directly from Asmus. This was a gift. I doubt they went to Asmus. I'm pretty sure they went ahead and bought this at Big Bad Toy Store. But the packaging, it's kind of like the clamshell is a bit clumsy here. The box kind of like a typical shoe type box you would see from Hot Toys. I like it when they make it thin, like the packaging, because space is a premium. This one didn't come with the shipper box. It came with just a regular box, like if you go to Big Bad, they just double box it. But this one didn't. But I wish they would have made it thinner. The hands are okay, not the best quality here. The paint application is kind of like with Boromir. Accessory wise, it's not too heavy on accessories. It just comes with the sword, nothing else, and the stand. There's not much you can ask for really, but this begs the question: why is this the same price, for example, as Eomer, which has tons of accessories? And you can make the argument that his outfit is a bit more intricate because he does have all these armor pieces in him. He does have a helmet and a shield, and that long spear that he does have. This one comes with this one's die cast. His sword looks pretty nice, like you see all the nice details on the sword itself. It has some elvish writings on it. I didn't even mind what the name of the sword is. I should have looked it up. It's on their website. But yeah, I mean, the sword, it's always nice when it's die cast. The joints are pretty okay on Asmus figures, so unlike before, so you're not gonna be worried about, even if he's holding a die cast sword, that it's gonna put stress on the joints. It's pretty much okay. And then moving along here, you get the standard base that's always been the staple of Asmus. Maybe they should change it. I know they're trying to be uniform here, but like a nice base would be nice. Those diorama base. And you can see the outfit is really nice. The armor pieces. Now the belt is already attached, the scabbard and all that stuff, so you don't have to finagle your way around it. That was one of my turn-offs before, that you always don't get it right, but this time they already attached it. This was a bit weird to me, this bib looking thing on his outfit. I don't know what happened there, but I'm not a big fan of that. But as far as the armor pieces, you can see there's some markings on there. Even on his shoulder, there's some like some sort of a button that looks fancy. Don't quote me on this. I don't know anything, the intricate names of the armor plates and all that stuff. All I can say is they look damn good, man. They look good. He got this, the belt is made out of rubber, plastic, I mean. That's just one piece, so it's not gonna deteriorate, unlike those Predator pleather materials. So I like that. I personally haven't had any of those happen to me, but I know some people has that experiences. The boot is one piece. That's one thing that I would say though. This is you can see there's some weathering on that boot, so which is pretty nice. The I don't know if can you call this, I guess, a cape. He doesn't fly, but yeah, he does have a cape, and it's kind of like velvet material of some sort. But yeah, it's nice. Like with as far as tailoring is concerned, nothing's gonna beat Asmus. They've been pretty much on point since the beginning. The hair piece, as you can see, it's a mixed material, so they used a combination of rooted hair at the bottom, which I'm a fan of, because if you got rooted hair, you can move the head around. But the braids are rubber or plastic, which I don't understand why they did that. I mean, I get the rooted part. I wish this for the price that they were selling this for, they should have done everything rooted, in my opinion. They were able to pull it off on Gimli, which is, you know, he has more intricate hair and beard. This one, you only got to deal with the hair. I don't, you know, and the hair pretty much is pulled back. You know, there's not much to do with it. I think they should have just. I'm not a big fan of that, you know, mixed media in there. Moving, you know, forward to this, to the rest of his outfit, it looks good, man. The pattern on his clothing. It looks really beautiful. You know, see the scabbard in there. It's a lot of details as well. Like I said, when it comes to outfit, you know, I'm not even 100% sure if this is to the T, like if it's really movie screen accurate. But to me, it looks good. Now, as far as the head sculpt, this is where they have, you know, been constantly improving. That's why people were a little bit upset when they saw Aragorn, because they felt that they took a step back. Now, I like the sculpt. The sculpt itself is good. I'm not a big fan of the hair. I'm not a big fan of how they executed this head sculpt, though. I wish they would have just made it whole one piece with the neck. I don't understand. That cut makes him look like a bobblehead to me. And I don't know why. I mean, there's a proper way of cutting ahead to the next joint, which is by the jaw. You wouldn't include that small piece behind the ear because it just looks funny. And the head sculpt is just bigger than his neck, giving him the appearance that he looks like a lollipop. I don't know why they did that. I'm not sure, but it's not like you're gonna put him in you know, weird poses. You can't even turn his waist because of the armor. So why put emphasis on making a two-part? Are you worried that we're gonna lose any articulation here? Because there's, you know, the figure itself is okay articulated, but why? I don't know, man. I'm just not a big fan of it. You can see there's a gap between the head sculpt and the neck. Just not a big fan of that at all. The hair, like I said, it worked. It actually looks better on video. It looks like it blends in, but on hand, I guess it's okay. I'm not, like I said, not a big fan of it. It's not, the hair is not that complicated. You got a braid, and it's kind of like just pulled back. They should have just done it, in my opinion. Just rooted all together, because look at it, without looking at the hair, the sculpt is terrific. You know, you won't say that with Asmus all the time. You can say that for their monsters, you know, like, but I think they got Legolas right outside of the hair. This one, they got it right as well outside of the hair. So they're getting better as far as the head sculpt, and that's promising. Although in my case, it's a little too late, because I'm just waiting for Aragorn at this point. And then after Aragorn, you know, the Crown series looks really good if it holds up to what the prototype is. But thereafter, I mean, how many human figures are they still gonna make? You know, maybe another Aragorn where he's like a king. And look at this guy right here. It's beautiful. I mean, if you just chop off the hair, or if somebody can root this would be terrific. But I think the hair kind of messed it up. So I'm just playing along here. If someone is trying to do a kit bash of Agent Smith, this would be the way to go. Just cut the hair from the back, and you know, just work your way up there. And as I was saying earlier, as far as articulation, you know, with the hair, it does help with the movement, but you can do that movement as well with a single piece, including the neck. You know, he's not flying, so you don't need you know, tilt up and down. You know, with this one, the bib is just weird placing as well. So you can move his pieces around. You know, you just gotta hold him in the right position as far as you know, you can move the arms forward that much. The elbows, you know, no worries whatsoever. There's a separate piece inside. It's not one whole piece. So as far as moving the hands, there's no problem with that whatsoever. The legs, you know, it kind of hinders because there's an armor on the front, as you can see there. So it's kind of, his thighs are hitting that golden armor plate right there. So you know, I don't know how much dynamic range are you gonna are looking for this figure. Now the waist, like I said, like there's none. The knees can bend pretty much all throughout. There's no ankle articulation, but as far as size comparison, you know, we're putting him right next to Thorin, which is obviously smaller. He's a dwarf, and Legolas, so pretty much in scale there with Agent Smith. Elrond, from here he looks beautiful, man. I've always loved the design of Lord of the Rings. Although now that I'm pretty much have everything outside of Aragorn, bit more cautious to what I buy. After Aragorn, I'm just gonna wait for, I don't know, let's say Sauron or Lurtz, and the guy from Hobbit, I forgot his name, the villain from there. But that's pretty much it, guys. So thank you for watching. If you are a Lord of the Rings fan, I mean, they had this on sale for $150 maybe like a month ago, and I think that should have been the right price. At $200, it's a little steep for me, even though it's still cheaper than Hot Toys. But what you're getting, like I said, the head sculpt is great, but there's a few things that really bothers me. You know, it's getting expensive, like Asmus, like this 1/6 as well, like with Aragorn. So Aragorn is cheaper than him. I don't know, for if you can get it for cheaper, at 200 it's a little steep, like I said. But hey, if you are a completionist and you love Lord of the Rings like I do, you wouldn't mind. So would I? It's still a good figure, regardless. Still a good figure. I'm just not a big fan of the head sculpt and the hair, but other than that, I think it's a pretty solid figure. So thank you for watching, guys. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook, and also on Twitch. You know, I'm gonna start streaming again. Give this video a thumbs up, share it. Really helps the algorithm of the channel. And catch me on live stream as well, I think every Wednesday and starting Saturday too. So thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next review.